I always thought trust was simple. You either had it or you didn't. There was no middle space. No gray area. That's what I believed the night everything changed. Aisha, I asked from the hallway. Who are you talking to? She jumped. I heard it in the pause before her voice came back. No one. Just work stuff. Work stuff at midnight. I tried to sound light, but my chest felt tight. She stepped into the living room, phone face down in her hand. Why are you standing like that? Like what? Like you're waiting for me to confess something. I just heard a name, I said. Mr. Kane. Her smile appeared fast. Too fast. He's my boss. I've told you that. No, I said quietly. You haven't. You're imagining things. I heard you whisper it, I said. Why whisper your boss's name? She shrugged. You're overthinking. I wanted to believe her. I really did. Aisha, we promised no secrets. There are no secrets, she said, but she didn't meet my eyes. I leaned against the wall. We built everything together. Slowly, honestly, and... she asked, crossing her arms. And honesty doesn't sound like this? Her voice softened. You're tired. So am I. Let's sleep. Tell me now, I said. Please. She exhaled, long and sharp. He asked me for a favor? What kind of favor? She hesitated. My heart sank into my stomach. He needs to present a stable image to investors. I stared at her. And that involves you? How? He asked me to pretend to be his fiancée, she said quickly. Just for meetings. I waited for the punchline. It didn't come. You agreed? It's temporary, she said. Strictly professional. I laughed once. It came out wrong. You said yes to being another man's fiancée. For work, she snapped. This could help my career. At the cost of our marriage? Don't be dramatic, she said. It's acting. You didn't ask me, I said. I knew you'd react like this. Like what? I asked. Like a husband? She looked away. You're making this bigger. I felt something crack inside me. When were you going to tell me? I was going to, she said. Tonight, after I overheard you. Silence filled the room. Thick, heavy. You trust me, right? She asked. I swallowed. I did. That hasn't changed, she said. I watched her, trying to recognize the woman I married. Why him? She hesitated. He believes in me, so do I said. It's not the same. It hurt more than anything else. Because I don't wear suits? That's not what I meant. It sounded like it. She rubbed her face. You don't understand pressure. You didn't give me a chance to, I said. It's just for a few months, she said. No emotions. No lines crossed. I nodded slowly. And if I say no? She met my eyes then. I'd still do it. That was the moment. The exact second when something broke beyond repair. Okay, I said. She blinked. Okay, if that's your choice, I said. Do it. Relief spilled across her face. Thank you. I forced a smile. I trust you. She stepped forward and hugged me. I knew you'd understand. Her arms were warm, familiar, but I felt cold. Later, in bed, she whispered, I love you. I love you too, I said, staring at the ceiling. But the words felt thinner than they used to. I lay there listening to her breathe, replaying every sentence, every pause. Every excuse. I realized trust wasn't simple at all. It was fragile, and once it cracked, I didn't know if love could survive the sound it made. I met Leonard Kane 3 days later. Aisha told me over breakfast, he wants to meet you. Just dinner. Casual. Why? I asked. To make things less awkward, she said. He thinks it's respectful. I smiled. Respectful would have been asking me first. She didn't reply. The restaurant was expensive enough to make me uncomfortable. Kane stood the second we arrived. You must be the husband, he said, reaching out. I shook his hand. I have a name, of course, he said. I'm Leonard. Please call me Leo. I won't, I said. Aisha squeezed my arm. Please. We sat. Cain ordered wine without asking. On me, he said. You deserve the best. I prefer choosing for myself, I said. He laughed. Strong values. I like that. You don't know them, I said. He smiled wider. I know your wife. She speaks highly of you. She looked down at her plate. How long will this arrangement last? I asked. As long as needed, Cain said. Business takes patience. And marriages take honesty, I said. He tilted his head. This doesn't have to threaten that. It already does. Aisha cleared her throat. Can we not do this here? Cain leaned back. I admire calm under pressure, he said. It's rare. I'm not calm, I said. I'm controlled. He laughed again. Fair. The food arrived. Aisha barely touched hers. Cain talked about markets, travel, power. He placed his hand near hers more than once. Don't, I said. He raised an eyebrow. Excuse me? Keep your hands to yourself. He lifted them. Of course, no offense intended. There was offense. He knew it. That was the point, so he said, How long have you two been married? 7 years, I said. Amazing, he said. Commitment like that is rare. I watched Aisha smile. It was polite, empty. Do you enjoy working with him? I asked her. She hesitated. He's supportive. Supportive enough to turn you into a prop, I said. Her face flushed. That's not fair. It's accurate. Cain leaned in. You're protective. Understandable. I'm aware, I said. That doesn't make it easier. When dinner ended, Cain stood. This was productive, he said. For you, I replied. He smiled. Let me give you some advice. Flexibility keeps things intact. So does knowing boundaries. I said. Outside, Aisha whispered. You didn't have to provoke him. I didn't, I said. I reacted. On the drive home, she stared out the window. He's important, she said. So am I said. That night, I didn't sleep. Her phone lit up twice. She turned it face down. The next day, I ran into Sarah outside Aisha's office. Aisha was inside. Sarah spoke quietly. You're her husband, as I said. She nodded. Be careful. About what? She paused. People who smile too much. I noticed, I said. She glanced at the building. If she won't say it, someone should. What should she say? That power has a price, Sarah said. And he always makes someone else pay. Before I could ask more, she walked away. That night, Aisha said, Sarah talks too much. About what? I asked. Nothing important. I watched her eyes. They darted again. I need one thing from you, I said. What? Don't lie to protect him. She stiffened. I'm protecting my future. I'm risking our present, I said. She sighed. You don't see the opportunity. I see the cost, I said. She didn't respond. Days passed. Cain texted more. Called late. She muted notifications. I thought I wouldn't notice. I noticed everything. I noticed how her laugh changed, shorter, forced. I noticed how silence stayed longer. Between us, I noticed I wasn't jealous anymore. I was alert because men like Cain don't take pieces. They take everything, unless someone stops them. I wasn't looking for proof. I swear that. I wasn't snooping or checking her phone or hunting for pain. It just happened. Ayas's phone vibrated on the kitchen counter while she was showering. One message preview lit up the screen. Leonard, did you miss me today? My heart thumped once, hard. I said out loud, don't. I didn't touch it. Then another message came. Leonard, tomorrow will be easier if you play your part. Play your part. I stared at those words until my chest tightened. When the screen went dark, my hands were already shaking. When Aisha walked out, towel wrapped around her hair, I asked, why does your boss ask if you miss him? She froze. You saw that? I didn't open anything, I said. I didn't need to. It's a joke, she said too fast. Explain, I said. She grabbed the phone. You're reading it wrong. Then read it to me, I said. She clenched her jaw. You're crossing a line. No, I said. You crossed it first. She turned away. You promised to trust me. I promised trust, I said. Not blindness. She didn't answer. Later that night, when she fell asleep, the phone buzzed again. My body felt heavy, like I was sinking. I picked it up. I told myself I'd check one message. I checked everything. Dinner was perfect. Leonard wrote. You looked incredible tonight. I can make things happen for you. Don't tell him yet. We need to be careful. My chest burned. This wasn't acting. This wasn't business. This was intimacy wearing a professional mask. I scrolled. Sick and steady at the same time. Offers. Promises. Pressure wrapped in praise, I whispered. So this is how in the morning I called Hamza. I need you. He didn't ask questions. Where? Anywhere quiet. He sat in his car, engine off. I handed him the phone. Read, he read silently, then sighed. This is bad, I know, I said. Are you going to confront them? He asked. I want to, I said. I want to burn everything. Hamza shook his head. That's what he expects. I'm not weak, I said. I didn't say that, he said. I said, think. What am I supposed to do? I asked. Stay quiet, he said. Gather facts. Don't react. I feel like I'm choking, I said. That's panic, he said. Breathe. Control is survival. I stared out the windshield. He's using her. She's letting him, Hamza said gently. That hurt more than anger. I dug a little, he continued. Leonard Kane has patterns. What kind? Women promoted fast, he said. Then fired or silenced? Settlements? NDAs? I laughed once. Predator, professional one, he said. What if she leaves me? I asked. What if you lose yourself reacting? He asked back. I went home quiet. Too quiet, Aisha noticed. You okay? I'm tired, I said. She watched me. You've been distant. I'm watching, I said. She stiffened. Watching what? Truth, I said. That night Leonard called. I listened from the doorway. Not now, she whispered. I can't talk like this. I told you to wait. No, he doesn't know. I stepped away before she saw me. In bed, she touched my arm. You're cold. I'm learning, I said. About what? She asked. About survival, I said. The anger inside me didn't explode. It settled, hardened, turned sharp. I understood something then. If I shouted, I'd lose. If I fought, he'd twist it. If I stayed silent, I could see everything. And men, like Leonard, Kane never noticed silence until it devours them. So I did nothing, and that became my strength. I stopped asking questions the day I realized answers wouldn't save me. Aisha noticed first. Why are you so calm? She asked while pouring tea. I finally slept, I said. She frowned. You don't look better. I feel clearer, I said. She sat across from me. You haven't asked about work. I trust you, I said. Her eyes widened. You believe me again? I believe myself now, I said. She laughed nervously. That doesn't make sense. It will, I said. I moved money the same day. Quiet transfers. Separate accounts. Just enough to breathe. Not enough to alarm her. Control didn't need announcements. That evening she said, Did you change something? No, I said. I adjusted to what? To reality, I said. She watched me like I was slipping away. She wasn't wrong. I met Mr. Iqbal 2 days later. Old office. Small desk. No noise. You look tired, he said. I look awake, I replied. He smiled. Pain does that. How did you survive it? I asked. He folded his hands. By not chasing dignity from people who sell theirs. I want justice, I said. Then don't make noise, he said. Men who shout lose control. What about revenge? I asked. He leaned back. Revenge makes you reactive. Control makes you free. I nodded. So I protect myself. Protect your future, he corrected. At home, Aisha paced. He didn't answer my calls. I was busy, I said. With what? Thinking, I said. She sat beside me. You're scaring me. I was scared first, I said. She grabbed my hand. Say something real. This is real, I said. I don't chase reassurance anymore. Her voice cracked. I need you to trust me. I need you to earn peace, I said. That night she cried quietly. I didn't touch her. The next morning she said, You're pulling away. I'm standing still, I said. She shook her head. He's not important. Then remove him, I said. She opened her mouth and closed it again. I nodded. That's what I thought. I documented everything. Dates, messages, calls. I didn't feel rage. I felt steady. Sarah passed me in the hallway once. She whispered, You're doing the smart thing. Hey. I'm doing the necessary thing, I said. Isha confronted me that night. Did you talk to someone? I talked to myself, I said. She laughed weakly. You sound different. I stopped wasting words, I said. She said, You're treating me like a stranger. You introduced one into our marriage, I said. She flinched. That's cruel. So was lying, I replied. She moved closer. I love you. I didn't leave, I said. That's not enough, she said. It is now, I said. She whispered, You're choosing yourself. Yes, I said. She cried openly then. Don't abandon me. I abandoned myself once, I said. Never again. Later I sat alone and heard Mr. Iqbal's voice in my head. Silence is preparation. I felt strong for the first time in months. Not loud, not angry, just solid. Aisha watched me from the door. Are you going to punish me? No, I said. I'm going to survive, she swallowed. What does that mean for us? It means I stop bleeding, I said. She whispered, in me. That depends, I said. On what you choose. She nodded slowly. I need time. So did I said. That night, I didn't feel broken. I felt armed karma didn't crash into us. It crept. Sarah called me from a blocked number. Don't save this, she said. Just listen. I'm listening, I said. He's losing investors, she said. 2 pulled out this week. Stayed quiet. Leonard's angry, she added. Not loud angry. Careful angry. I know the type, I said. He's distancing himself from Aisha, Sarah said. He stopped bringing her to meetings. I exhaled slowly. That was fast. Image protection, she said. He always saves himself first. Why tell me? I asked. Because I'm tired, she said. I watched 3 women disappear quietly. Disappear? I said they left jobs, cities, themselves, she said. No one asked questions. Thank you, I said. Be smart, she replied and hung up. That night, Aisha came home late again. She dropped her bag harder than usual. Long day? I asked. She sighed. He canceled dinner. You sound disappointed, I said. She froze. I didn't mean it like that. He didn't mean most things, I said calmly. She paced. He's stressed. Are you? I asked. She stopped. I feel unnecessary. I nodded. That happens when people stop needing masks. She looked at me. You're enjoying this? I thought for a second. I'm surviving it. She sat down. He barely calls now. That's how men like him end chapters, I said. He said it's temporary, she insisted. They all say that, I replied. Her phone buzzed. She glanced, then turned it face down. What? I asked. Nothing, she said. I smiled. You don't have to hide anymore. What do you mean? She asked. I already see, I said. The next day, Nadia showed up unannounced. Aisha's younger sister never did that. She stood in the doorway awkwardly. Can I come in? Of course, I said. Aisha stiffened. What's wrong? Nadia looked at her. I warned you. Aisha's voice dropped. Not now. Yes, now, Nadia said. I said don't trust men who blur lines. You didn't understand, Aisha snapped. Nadia sighed. You didn't listen. Aisha turned to me. She's exaggerating. Nadia looked at me. I told her last year, when his previous assistant quit. Quit? I asked. She cried for weeks, Nadia said, then vanished. Aisha stood up. Enough. Nadia stayed calm. He made you feel chosen. That's not true, Aisha said. It is, Nadia replied. And now he's done. Silence spread between all of us. Aisha whispered. I didn't think he'd drop me. Nadia's voice softened. They always do. She left. Aisha sat on the floor. I feel stupid. You feel exposed? I said. She looked up. Say something comforting. You can't lie comfortingly, I said. Tears rolled down her face. I lost him. I lost respect first, I said gently. That hurts, she said. So did being replaced, I replied. She looked at her hands. He hasn't called in 2 days. I said nothing. Why aren't you angry? She asked. I finished being angry, I said. She whispered, Do you feel satisfied? I considered it. No, I feel relieved. She nodded slowly. He asked me not to mention you anymore. That's convenient, I said. He's scared, she said. He should be, I replied. Days passed. News spread quietly. Delayed payments. Lost contracts. Kane's name softened. One evening, Aisha said, He wants space. You already know how that ends, I said. She looked at me. I chose wrong. I didn't argue. She said softly, You didn't push this. I said, I stepped back. She held my arm, and I fell. I met her eyes. This is what consequences feel like, she nodded, defeated. Aisha broke on a Monday night. No shouting, no drama, truth spilling out because there was no place left to hide. I need to tell you everything, she said, sitting across from me. I'm listening, I said. She clenched her hands. It wasn't just pretending. I know, I replied. She flinched. Let me finish. I nodded. He made me feel important, she said. Chosen. I stayed quiet. At work, no one notices you unless you're loud or useful, she continued. He noticed me. I said nothing. When he introduced me as his fiancée, she whispered, People look differently. That mattered, I said. Yes, she admitted, too much. She wiped her face. I felt powerful. I absorbed that word. I told myself it was temporary, she said. Told myself it didn't touch us, but it did, I said. She nodded. I like knowing someone with power wanted me. I leaned back and now he barely remembers my name, she said, voice breaking. I didn't interrupt. I thought I could manage it, she said. Control it. Kane doesn't share control, I replied. She laughed bitterly. I know that now. Her phone buzzed. She ignored it. Finish, I said. I lied because I was afraid you'd see me differently, she said. And you should. I looked at her. I see you clearly, she whispered. Do you still love me? I paused. That's not the right question. What is? She asked. Do you respect what you did? I asked. She shook her head. No, I nodded. Then sit with that. The phone buzzed again. This time it was mine. Unknown number, Kane, I said aloud. Aisha froze. He's calling you, I answered. Speak. His voice sounded tight. We need to talk. I don't, I said. You misunderstand the situation, he said quickly. I understand power shifting, I replied. This investigation is exaggeration, he said. I can fix it. Not without me, I said. If you cooperate, he continued, we both walk away clean. We? I asked. You don't want unnecessary problems, he said. I already lived them, I replied. He lowered his voice. I can compensate you. Is that how you see damage? I asked. He hesitated. Be reasonable. You're small without leverage. There was silence. He said, Careful. I am, I replied, and hung up. Aisha stared at me. What did he want? To own silence, I said. She covered her mouth. I made a mistake. You made a series of choices, I said. She stood. Don't leave. I'm not running, I said. Then what are you doing? She asked. I'm reclaiming myself, I said. She stepped closer. We can fix this, You can heal, I said. I can move on. She shook her head. I don't deserve that ending. You're getting honesty, I said. That's more than I got. Her voice cracked. Say you'll try. I looked at her. Trying cost me my dignity once. She whispered, I'm sorry. I know, I said. Is there anything I can do? She asked. Yes, I said. Let me go. She cried openly now. You're abandoning me. No, I said gently. I'm refusing to abandon myself again. She sank onto the couch. When did you become this calm? When chaos stopped controlling me, I said. She looked up. Do you hate me? No, I replied after a moment. I outgrew this. Silence filled the room, heavy but final. I grabbed my jacket, Aisha whispered. Where will you go? Somewhere honest, I said. She watched me walk to the door. When it closed behind me, I felt grief, but also freedom. And somewhere deep inside, I knew regret had arrived for everyone else far too late. My life became quieter after I left, not empty. Just honest, Shamsa called first. You alive? Good, he replied. That voice sounds different. I dropped some weight, I said. He chuckled. Pain does that. I moved into a small apartment. Can we talk? I typed. Deleted. Typed again. Deleted again. Then I locked the phone and said out loud, not today. The silence didn't scare me anymore. Sarah messaged a week later. He's done, I replied. He was done before that. Oh, she sent, you handled it well. I survived. I typed Aimsa visited that weekend. He looked around. It's clean. So is my head, I said. He nodded. Any regrets? I thought for a moment. I regret staying quiet too long. You're quiet now, he said. By choice, I replied. Some nights I talk to no one. There are nights I talk to myself. I trusted to isolate, I'd say. Then I'd answer, but I trusted honestly. Letters piled up in a drawer. Ones I never sent. One started with, I loved you without conditions. Another said, you didn't break me. You revealed me. None needed to be read. One afternoon, Nadia called. I'm sorry. For what? I asked. For not pushing harder, she said. You spoke, I said. That mattered. She paused. She's struggling. I know, I said. So did I. You don't miss her? She asked. I miss who I thought she was, I replied. That felt like closure. Mr. Iqbal invited me for tea. He smiled. You look lighter. I stopped carrying what wasn't mine, I said. He poured slowly. That's control, not revenge, I replied. Revenge is loud, he said. Peace is quiet. Like quiet, I said. The day I signed the lease on my own place, my name felt heavier on paper. I whispered, this is mine. No shared signature, no hidden clauses. Just me. Hamza clapped my shoulder. Proud of you. Me too, I said. That surprised me. Aisha called once more. I answered. I won't beg, she said quickly. I just wanted to hear your voice. You've heard it, I said. Are you happy? She asked. I'm present, I replied. That hurts, she said. It healed me, I answered. She was silent. He didn't love me. I know, I said. You did, she whispered. I still respect myself, I said. That was the end. I walked outside afterward. The air felt sharp and real. I thought betrayal would end me. It didn't. It stripped me down and showed me what. Survive dignity, clarity, silence, without fear. I stand. Alone now, not because I was left behind, but because I chose myself. And that choice still stands. My life became quieter after I left, not empty. Just honest Sam's called first. You alive? I am, I said. Good, he replied. That voice sounds different. I dropped some weight, I said. He chuckled. Pain does that. I moved into a small apartment. First night, I sat on the floor with my phone in my hand. Aisha texted, "Can we talk?" I typed. Deleted. Typed again. Deleted again. Then I locked the phone and said out loud, "Not today." The silence didn't scare me anymore. Sarah messaged a week later. "He's done," I replied. "He was done before that." She sent, "You handled it well." I survived. I typed "Hamza visited that weekend." He looked around. "It's clean. So is my head," I said. He nodded. "Any regrets?" I thought for a moment. "I regret staying quiet too long." "You're quiet now," he said. "By choice," I replied. Some nights I talked to no one. Other nights I talked to myself. I trusted too easily, I'd say. Then I'd answer, but I trusted honestly. Letters piled up in a drawer. Ones I never sent. One started with, "I loved you without conditions." Another said, "You didn't break me. You revealed me." None needed to be read. One afternoon, Nadia called. "I'm sorry, for what?" I asked. "For not pushing harder," she said. "You spoke," I said. "That mattered." She paused. "She's struggling." "I know," I said. "So did I? You don't miss her?" She asked. "I miss who I thought she was," I replied. That felt like closure. Mr. Iqbal invited me for tea. He smiled. "You look lighter." "I stopped carrying what wasn't mine," I said. He poured slowly. "That's control, not revenge," I replied. "Revenge is loud," he said. "Peace is quiet." "I like quiet," I said. The day I signed the lease on my own place, my name felt heavier on paper. I whispered, "This is mine." No shared signature. No hidden clauses, just me. Hamza clapped my shoulder. "Proud of you." "Me too," I said. That surprised me. Aisha called once more. I answered. "I won't beg," she said quickly. "I just wanted to hear your voice." "You've heard it?" I said. "Are you happy?" she asked. "I'm present," I replied. "That hurts," she said. "It healed me," I answered. She was silent. "He didn't love me." "I know," I said. "You did?" she whispered. "I still respect myself," I said. That was the end. I walked outside afterward. The air felt sharp and real. I thought betrayal would end me. It didn't. It stripped me down and showed me what survived. Dignity, clarity, silence, without fear. I stand alone now. Not because I was left behind, but because I chose myself. And that choice still stands.